unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Tackled at the 20.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On second down, Burrow. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure it out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. This is Mostert. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
The ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Out of the gun, Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Newton's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Burrow on play action. Out to his left. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. We're scoreless after 1. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Mostert. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow escaping the pressure right. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Fourth and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field. Burrow going for it on 4th. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
25-yard line.
So that'll back him up 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. That's caught out wide by Cooks. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 11. At the 26-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
9-yard line.
Now Mostert, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Burrow will throw into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Willis, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
3rd down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Play action, it's Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
He finds Coates complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Newton on 1st down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Newton. And the pressure gets to him again. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Throwing deep for Galladay. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Back deep, two-time Pro Bowler Dante Hall. Excellent return that time, 26 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, these offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down, Archer, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Chris Jones on the stop.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They try to set up the bubble screen here. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Newton now to throw. Throw left side, complete to Sharp. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
Off play action. Newton. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They fake the give. Newton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Breaking that one up, the former All-Pro Josh Norman.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
3rd and long, it's Newton. He'll fire one downfield for Fant, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Noah Fant, 51 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. So much for a little 5-yard pass play to your tight end. They made him a deep ball threat there, and it worked.
Be plays that we will clip and save because you didn't see it very often. Big tight end, deep downfield catching a pass. Now it's almost standard. That's a big part of everyone's offense. Get it to those guys because they're not just tight ends anymore. They're athletes.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow on the move to his left. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. To throw again. Newton. Forced out to his left. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Brings up third and
again, Newton. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he is going to have a Packers first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, Newton. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and it's third down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
The kick by Lambo is good, and we are all tied here in the final stages. Well, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go play action with Burrow.
3-yard line.
And Cooks hands it over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now it's Burrow. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. On second down, Mostert. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Mostert. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
The ball carrier.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers' 9-yard line.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker.
7-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And, Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on them, they'd be up in the 300s right now. One last throw here for Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Mayfield on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. The third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Able to find Lazard. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On the right side open is Gesicki. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
6-yard line.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And 6.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
With no score.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play fake. Mayfield. He's got his man. It's Sterling Sharp. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Robbie Anderson there to make the grab. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll throw. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That good for 19 and a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Their own 10-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And he finds Montgomery complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Mayfield. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A first down throw from Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers, he'll get this one underneath to Hunt. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
And again, it's Rodgers. He completes it to Hunt. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Four receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4. And the Raiders have got him. A sack there by Trent Murphy.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Intercepted. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. 3rd down here.
It's now 3rd down and 9.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
And 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. Give them a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. 4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11.
He was brought down by Patrick Peterson. 4 yards on the pickup.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Open man, Gronkowski complete. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
That's a gain of 8.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. Yeah, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score Raiders 7, Packers nothing.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run again with Hunt. And some room to maneuver. 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
And 3 at the 3-yard line.
Now Hunt. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Mayfield looks to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
At the 42.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Mayfield. And he's got it complete to Anderson. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now Montgomery. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Steps away to his left. Able to find Lazard. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
The 22-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
The ball carrier.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.